PFF College 101 continues. Hopefully you guys have already watched 51 through 101 and then 41 through 50. We're now getting into numbers 31 through 40. Remember, all positions created equally here, and we make a little adjustment for competition. So let's get into number 40. It's JJ Arcega-Whiteside, the wide receiver from Stanford. 90 overall grade, that's number 3 among all wide receivers. Passer rating of 134.9 when targeted, 14 touchdowns. The guy was unbelievable in contested situations, one of the best red zone threats in the entire country.
At number 39 here, we got another wide receiver. This time, though, it's true freshman Justin Ross out of Clemson. You guys saw him in the national championship game, had some ridiculous one-handed grabs in that game, but he was good all season long, averaged 21.7 yards per catch. That is one of the best figures in the entire country, had 10 broken tackles on 46 catches. You're gonna be hearing a lot of this guy's name in the coming years.
Man, Ross was fantastic. He'll be top 10 maybe by next year
probably.
On this list. All right, coming in at number 38, we got Gardner Minshew, the quarterback from Washington State. He really took that Washington State passing attack to the next level. Led the nation with the highest adjusted completion percentage at 80.9, had an 89.2 passing grade, and he started to stretch the field like Washington State was unable to do in recent years. Also has a great mustache, so, you know.
Mustache was all right.
You don't think
it was
so?
all right as far as mustaches
You think
go,
it was
but
overrated?
It was a mustache for sure. At 37, though, we have Chase Young, the edge defender from Ohio State. Not even draft eligible yet here, Young is, but he came in for Nick Bosa there and performed almost as well as Bosa did. He led in the entire nation, led with 77 total pressures this season. He was one of the best pass rushers. Again, another guy you're going to be hearing a lot of in the coming years.
Staying in the Big Ten, coming in at number 36, back to the offensive line, it's Bo Benshaw, guard from Wisconsin. He was our top graded guard overall. He had the number 1 run blocking grade. He had the number 19 pass blocking grade at 87.7. In this loaded Wisconsin offensive line, Benshaw was as good as any of those guys, the number 1 guard in the nation.
All right, enough with the offensive lineman. Let's get back to the skill players. We're at 35. We got Clemson running back Travis Etienne. One of the best home run threats in the entire country this year, averaged 8.1 per carry, but also in the red zone, he had 24 TDs on the year. That led the entire country. He is an electric player and another guy in that Clemson offense that's going to be coming back next season.
Man, big theme. A lot of young guys here. This guy's not coming back. Already declared for the NFL draft. Dwayne Haskins, quarterback from Ohio State. People may have been expecting him a little bit higher on this list, but he had fantastic playmakers at Ohio State. That doesn't take away from what he was able to do. 134.8 passer rating when in a clean pocket. That was number 3 in the nation behind Tua and Kyler Murray. So Haskins really took that Ohio State passing game to the next level, probably the best passing game they've had in the history of the school. But Haskins maybe not as good as the stats would have shown.
Just a little inflated. Again, 34, still very good there. On to number 33, another electric youngster, Rondale Moore, led the entire nation with 114 catches this year, also led the entire nation with 36 broken tackles after the catch. You saw the Ohio State game. You saw what he is capable of. He will be another guy you'll be hearing about in the coming years.
You get all the good underclassmen.
I get all the fun ones here.
How about all the Big Ten players we have? Kenny Willekes now, the defensive end, edge defender for Michigan State, one of the best all-around edge defenders. He was top 10 as a pass rusher, top 10 as a run stopper, 68 pressures, led all edge defenders during the regular season, and he was in the top 10 in run stop percentage. Old school throwback defensive end who sheds blocks and plays the run. I love that, Mike, but he can also get after the quarterback.
Fantastic college player there. On to number 31, though, another Clemson, now a defensive lineman. That vaunted defensive line, Dexter Lawrence, was the linchpin of it, right there in the middle. There's no great stats to point to, but that's probably the hallmark of a good nose tackle, is when you're just racking up disruption, not necessarily stats on your own. You'll be hearing his name in the first round come April.
So there you have it. It's numbers 31 through 40 in the PFF College 101. Be sure to check out all the other videos and keep an eye on the rest of the top 101.